Have you ever reached a goal only to feel happy for a few minutes? Then suddenly your mind starts chasing the next thing. Maybe you finally got the promotion. Maybe you lost the weight. Maybe you earned more money than ever before. But instead of feeling fulfilled, you immediately focused on what was still missing. And somehow it still wasn't enough. If this sounds familiar, you're not broken. You're experiencing one of the most powerful psychological mechanisms in the human brain. It's called the Arrival Fallacy, the belief that happiness exists somewhere in the future. Your brain convinces you that life will finally feel complete once you reach the next milestone. The problem? When you arrive, the feeling rarely lasts. Psychologists have studied this phenomenon for decades, and the results are surprisingly consistent. Human beings quickly adapt to success. What once felt exciting becomes normal. This process is known as hedonic adaptation. No matter how big the achievement is, your brain eventually treats it as ordinary. The promotion becomes your normal job. The dream house becomes your normal house. The achievement becomes your new baseline. And then something strange happens. The finish line moves again. You start thinking, I'll be happy when I get the relationship, when I get the promotion, when I become successful. The future becomes your emotional prison. Social media makes this even worse. Every scroll shows someone ahead of you, someone younger, someone richer, someone more attractive. Your brain interprets these images as evidence that you're falling behind, even if you're actually making incredible progress. This is called relative deprivation. People don't judge success objectively. They judge success comparatively, which means the more people you compare yourself to, the worse you feel. Your progress becomes invisible because your focus stays on what others have. And that's exactly how gratitude disappears. Most people never stop to measure how far they've come. They only measure how far they still need to go. Imagine driving a car and only looking at the destination. You'd miss the entire journey. Yet that's how many people live their lives. The happiest people aren't necessarily the most successful. They're the people who know how to recognize progress. Psychologists call this progress recognition, the ability to acknowledge growth, even when perfection hasn't arrived. Because perfection never arrives. Every level creates a new level. Every goal creates a new goal. That's how growth works. And that's okay. The real secret isn't reaching the finish line. The real secret is learning to enjoy the race. Because one day, you'll realize something important. You were never behind. You were simply growing. If you enjoyed this psychology video and learned something valuable today, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who constantly feels behind in life. Your support helps us create more powerful psychology content every week.